What's up, guys? How are you? He's good. Appreciate you asking.
All right, raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you.
Just could you make a quick assessment of last week and then project forward what you see from the Missouri defense, please?
Yeah, I mean, not much to talk about from last week. Obviously, was disappointed in a lot of areas. Wish we could have, come out of halftime down 17-3. We go down like we talked about at halftime. Get a touchdown there, and get a pass interference call. And I think the game would have been a lot different outcome. If that doesn't happen. That happens. They go down the score, obviously, and then it goes from potential 17-10 to 31-6, a snap of a finger. And right now, we're not good enough to make that uphill climb when we got down that much. So, to me that was a pivotal point in the game to make it a one-score game coming out of halftime. And like we had talked about, I thought our guys really executed in that first drive out of half, and we did the things that we wanted to do. But overall, we just didn't play good enough to win.
His demeanor in here, it seems like Chad's as angry now as he was Saturday. Just kind of how the players and coaches responded since then.
Well, we're all angry and disappointed and frustrated. Like I said, that game could have been a lot different. With a few things here or there, and we have pinpointed about 6 plays on offense that we feel like didn't help us, and if those 6 plays have a different outcome, we feel like that the game would have had a different outcome. And and we said it all along, you never know what one play will win or lose you the ball game, and when there's 6 plays that you can point out that are we didn't do what we needed to do, and those 6 plays hurt us, and those are the things we've got to get corrected and got to get better at.
You've been around him for so long. Is this about as angry as you've seen him after a game?
I can't remember every game, but I know Coach is upset. He wants to get this program right. He's told all of us that everybody in the state deserves more. Our program deserves more. Our university deserves more, and that's why we're working tirelessly to get this thing the right way, get it right the way we wanted to get it. So we're all going to continue to do that, and we're going to get this thing on the right track.
Not to pick on Devion, but it looked like the reverse pass was completely set up. When you repped it in practice, how did it go? And I mean, he was a quarterback in high school. He just not a good grip, or what happened on the pass?
Yeah, that's why we let him do it. We knew he was a quarterback in high school, and in practice, it looked great. He threw great balls in practice. I think, in that situation, being a ex-quarterback myself, you see a guy that wide open, you don't want to miss him, and I think that Devion just kind of babied that throw a little bit because of how wide open Ty was. I think it kind of surprised him that he was going to be that open. In practice, he was a little bit more covered than that, honestly, and I think it just kind of surprised him. And I think he's a guy that tries to do everything the right way. He's a pleaser. He's a guy that wants to help us in any way he can, and I know at that moment he felt like, he lost us the game on that one throw, So that's one thing I've really tried to encourage Devion this week, and even Saturday night after the game, sent him a text and just said, man, keep your head up, keep getting better, keep working. Just trying to encourage him because I feel like he is going to be a really good player for us, and we've got to overcome the mental side of it, and him trying to do too much and just play the game, relax, and have fun, and let it eat. So, he's going to come back and he'll keep working. That's the kind of kid he is. That's kind of mentality he has.
Any thoughts about the Missouri defense? What you make of their personnel and that kind of thing?
Yeah, You know, I know that they're not ranked high in the SEC on defense by the numbers. Those numbers, they have to be skewed somewhere because they're pretty good. I mean, they're up front. They're D-line, their interior D-line. They're really good players. You know, their linebackers, I think number 47 is their captain. He has a nose for the football and makes plays, finds the ball, makes plays. You know, I just finished watching the Alabama game, and you know their corners are really challenging the Alabama receivers, and so to me they're a very tough-nosed mentality team. They fly around, they hustle, they're violent. They're really, to me, they're a good defense, really good defense. And you know, like I said, past couple of weeks we've seen that before this year. We've got to rise to the occasion, and we can't start slow like the past 2 weeks. We've got to come out. I've got to challenge our guys to come out. We've got to be on fire. I thought we did first drive last week, come out on fire and did some really good things, and we had a couple missed assignments there at the end to try to settle for a field goal. So, you know, we've got to learn to come out on fire and to finish that opening drive and to get some momentum going early on. And that's what we're going to have to do again this week with playing Missouri's defense.
How's your first run through the SEC compared to what maybe you expected the league to be like?
Well, I thought, you know, there's obviously, you know, you're going to learn every season whether you're in whatever conference you may be in. You know, I was hoping that, you know, you'd turn the tape on some of these teams and maybe see a little, you know, a little fall off of talent, a little fall off here or there, but there really isn't. You got to bring it every week, and you know, you got to be ready for, you know, guys to go down. You know, our guys and the next guy's got to step up. We've been, you know, up front. We've been, you know, pretty solid, you know, up front from not losing anybody due to a season-ending injury. So we've been very lucky there. But you know, that's where recruiting comes in. That's where we got to, you know, continue to do the things that we've done up until this point in that area, and continue to build depth and try to out-recruit the guys you got. And we've talked about that to our guys all the time. You know, if you're taking care of your business, you know, it shouldn't matter who we recruit because you're developing, you're getting better, and that only adds depth to your roster and gets you ready to set up for a program that we want to be. And that's where we got to continue to work, and that's what we're playing. Our plan is as soon as the season's over to get back out on the road and start recruiting.
Any more questions for Coach Craddock?
All right, thanks, guys.